Fixed pane and casement Vetroventilato windows with integral roller shades encapsulated within the glazing unit and roller tracks contained inside the glazing bead. The shade and track are flush-fitting inside the frame, slotting invisibly between the glass, and can be cord-operated, although we recommend the motorized system. The casement window is similar to the fixed pane one, and both have exactly the same features as ordinary windows. The glazing meets the very highest standards of energy efficiency and noise insulation. The top part of the frame contains the extractor fan, which is controlled by a circuit board, temperature sensor and LED indicator light. When the shade or Venetian blind is drawn, even partially, and sun radiation through the windows strikes the shade, raising the temperature in the cavity between the shade and the glass, the fan activates automatically. The sensor on the circuit board installed inside the top part of the window frame detects this increase in temperature and hence starts the fan. In summer, it will force hot air out, whilst in the winter this hot air is recovered and fed back into the room through a vent like the one you can see here, working alongside the central heating system. As you can see, they are more or less identical to ordinary windows. Let's have a look now at how heat is forced out, using the smoke from an incense stick to simulate the movement of the air. Using this open section window, we can insert the burning incense stick to simulate the heat that builds up between the shade and the glass. The circuit board installed in the top part of the frame contains a temperature sensor which, on sensing the increase in temperature, activates the fan to extract the hot air. This air is pulled towards the holes between the shade and the glass, from where it is either exhausted outside through a small slot in the other side of the window frame when we don't need the heat in the summer, or where it is trapped and fed back into the room in the winter, when the heat can be added to that generated by the central heating system. In this way we can stop what usually happens in the summer, when air enters the cavity and starts to heat up when there are large windows. Likewise, warm air can also be trapped in the winter and fed back into the inside of the house. In other words, without seeing or hearing anything, we can force out hot air with the windows shut in the summer, or trap it inside the house in the winter, keeping out any dust and noise at the same time. Fresh air is also supplied into rooms where it is really needed, like bedrooms, bathrooms and the kitchen, to prevent condensation or the formation of carbon dioxide when air stagnates. This can all be achieved without having to install or connect to any other ventilation system. Quite simply, with Vetroventilato windows, any room can be made a much healthier and more pleasant place to be.